Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. 10 more minutes. Thunderchief tank. I'm making them, I'm just going to show them to you. Alright guys, here's the deal. That is a bunch of fuel, man. That is a bunch of fuel. I don't know how much they hold yet. Look at that, that's a gallon can. 4 inches thick, and these are 4 inches. Okay? The back, that's more than a gallon right there. That's more than a gallon right there, man. Quite a bit more. I don't think a gallon and a quarter quite, but put them together, that's going to be 2 1/4 gallons of fuel. That's a bunch of fuel. Joe Grice is putting them big old 80-pounders in his. So as soon as I get back from Cali, we're going to get to laying up his fuselages and get him some thunderchiefs. But that was my tanks, man. I think they turned out pretty good. Actually, the second one just popped right out. I just grabbed them with the pliers and pulled, and they came right out. And you know, because a lot of people say drill holes in them, but you know, I tried that hole drilling thing on my GB. And it was huge, and I built that mold so solid. It all had a wood frame in it, wood deals, you know, supports, and I had a hard time getting them planes out of that mold. I ended up laying up 4. We had the original prototype. I pulled out of the mold, went and stuck the wings I already had made on it, and we went and flew it. I flew it all summer, man. Never painted that airplane. I flew it at 20-mile-an-hour crosswind just to see what it would do. And I only had one main spar in it. When you come in and bounce it, you know, the wing would do this just when you hit it really hard. And so I ended up putting a second spar in it, like a 2-spar system, and locked it all together. And then I laid up, when I scrapped that fuselage, I just cut it apart and used my same bulkheads and stuff, and added the spar and laid up my second one. Then I actually sold 2 of them. So there's 4 laid up all together. And I had holes drilled all over in them molds, you know. I'd drill a hole and then put just a little bitty tiny piece of tape over it, you know, for when I was laying it up. Then I'd hit it with the air nozzle. I had them rubber things on my air chuck. It wouldn't even move it. It wouldn't even pop it off the tape. And by the time it was done and over, you know, I was sitting there saying, man, I wish I wouldn't have drilled a bunch of holes in this mold every time I was taping it up to lay up my part. So that's why I don't drill holes, people. I don't know, a lot of people tell me to do it, but I never had no luck. It did not help one little iota in that GB. And it was, you know, because it was a 3-piece mold with the wing in it. And you know, it wouldn't lift straight up or straight out, you know. It was just kind of a weird setup, and it was hard to get out. But anyway, they're pulling right out now, so I ain't gonna mess with them, you know. If I can get them out, I ain't gonna mess with them. But check this out, man. They fit just absolutely perfect. We'll get a thumb shot. They fit just absolutely perfect in between the ducts. Now the ones I have in ollies will sit there. They got a little slop. These are quite a bit bigger than what ollie has. These fit in between them ducts perfect. Now the CG is going to be, see the main spar is about right here. CG is about right there. So we got 2 1/4 gallons. It's going to be my estimate on fuel for you, Joe. What do you think? Think it's going to be enough, my friend? That's a bunch of fuel. They sure came out good, though. One's a little cloudier than the other. This one I laid up when it was rainy. And this one I laid up yesterday, it was nice. This one's just a little bit cloudy. But it don't hurt nothing. All super shiny. Someone said, why didn't don't the tanks need to be shiny inside? No, inside the tank don't need to be nothing. I did wash it with soap and water to get that waxy residue off. Don't want that mixing with my fuel. I don't even know if fuel would cut it. Lacquer thinner don't cut it very well. Soap and water works the best. And then why didn't I drill these holes first? Now I can just take my hole saw and go through everything nice. It'll make a nice super clean hole. Not my hole saw, my step bit. You know, they really make nice holes. And for my rubber to stopper to go into, and there's plenty layers. There's like 3 layers of 10 ounce in the tank and 2 layers of tape, because I started here, went all the way around, and then went to there. So the tape's doubled right here. And I can drill my hole, put my stopper in there, and just really tighten it, and I ain't got to worry about them tanks splitting or anything. But these will be fine. These will work just great. You know my theory on the tanks is they're all gonna break. You hit the ground. I don't care if you made them out of unobtainium, some bobotanium or something. You know. But I don't know. I'll probably still send them tanks to Jet Tech or them molds. You know, people want them Kevlar. They like Kevlar. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. Then I could always, I still got my parting plane and got my plug. I could make another mold easy enough for me. You know. I don't know. Joe, what do you think? You want Kevlar tanks? You want glass tanks? I don't know. I think these tanks be fine. I guarantee you these things will not leak and they will hold up fine. There's 2 layers of 10 ounce and a layer of 6, and it feels just like a Kevlar tank. I mean, I'll put these in mine. You know, I don't mind glass tanks. I don't know, Joe. What do you think? They're easy enough to lay up. Look how shiny they are. It seems like I had something else for you too. Can't remember, but I'm gonna get the shop all cleaned up. I've been working on it. Had to do a bunch of errands, a bunch of stuff this morning and I'm gonna get this place cleaned up. I've been working on it. Got the trash carried out and it don't look too bad in here, but I'm gonna get all these thunderchief back in here, do some taxi testing, and start the countdown to Cali. So, we'll see you back in the shop.